Tell me, I'm tired of just watching all of you, all right? By the way, I've been working with them. How'd they do? All right?
Awesome.
When we end the service after the announcements, can we do it one more time as we're leaving? Would that be okay? And make them stand up and clap a little bit. Would that be all right? All right? Are you guys good for that?
Yeah.
We'll do that as we leave. Great job, you guys. All right, I need 2 volunteers. 1, 2, right here, all right? We'll do the quickest one. Sweetheart, you stand right up here. This won't fall off. That's my iPad. Don't break it. I got a lot of games on there. Plus, I got all the dolphin apps. I don't want to lose that, all right? You sit there. Good job. Tell everyone where you learned how to dance.
From him.
That's right, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You can say it, right? All right, let's close out. Here's what I want to talk to you about. The small voice behind you that says, don't go to the right. No, come back. Well, you got to help me. You dance, now you're going to teach, all right? The small voice behind you, verse 21, that says, don't go to the right. Don't go to the left. This is the way, walk in it. Now, this is important as we close. The small voice is the voice of God, because God's not going to be loud. God's not going to scream at you. He doesn't have a Louisville slugger waiting to knock you over the head to correct you. I know you think God is that way, but you are wrong. Satan told you that, and he's a big liar. That's not how God operates. God pulls you in by love. God doesn't grab you around He doesn't get you in the headlock and drag you in. He doesn't do that. My father used to say, son, I'm going to grab you by the nape of the neck. I don't know what that is. I'm like, where's the nape of the neck? It's got to be right here, because I'm sorry, this is busting back here. My father would grab me here, and he would like, grab the nape of the neck. But that's not what God doesn't drag you that way to make you do what's right. He speaks to you quietly and lovingly. This morning, we had the 9:30 service so that we could have enough room for all of you, right? So some of our people came at 9:30. And when they came at 9:30, we had this thing flipped upside down because the sound was busted. So I was looking at it. And when I got done looking at it, I just walked away. And so they were having... That was a joke, by the way. Nobody laughed. Anyway. They couldn't fix the sound, so this morning they had to pull the curtain down and do all acoustic because the sound wouldn't work this morning. And the band and that, and the guys were going nuts, couldn't figure it out. They did a great job. And I was over here doing a song, and I thought, you know what? These people came early. They got up and came. They skipped the Sunday school hour. They came at 9:30, and now the sound doesn't work. And then we couldn't show the video too, because at the end of the video it says we got pastries and donuts and food in the back. And Adam's like, we don't have any food for them. I'm like, okay, so we won't show it. So I'm sitting over here, and I thought, you know what? These people came early. It's 9:30, it's early, they didn't get any music, it wasn't loud, they had all these problems, they're going to get some food. So I went back to the back and said, go buy some donuts. So they went and bought some donuts, we had a little party after church was over this morning. It wasn't a big deal, nobody went back to get the donut, and they weren't singing the Hallelujah chorus, but it was just a small prompting in my heart. You know what? Tell them thank you, and obey that. Sometimes when you're prompted to do something, and you think it's weird, it's God. Some are like, I'm not going to go tell that girl. I'm not going to go to that young lady and say, you know what, I'm very proud of you. Maybe that's God telling you to go tell her that because she needs to hear it from you. And when you don't do that, you rob yourself of a blessing and you rob somebody else of a blessing. Listen to the still small voice, because he's not going to drag you if you're on the right and you need to get your life right. He's not going to drag you. Or if you're on the left, this is important. Some of you think, well, my life is good and I'm not real bad, I don't do bad things. But some of you, you're like the Pharisees. Your life is just perfect. No problems. I believe sins of neglect are as great of a detriment to your life as sins that you do intentionally. So whether you're on the right and you got things wrong in your life, or you're on the left and you just walk away from God, the Bible says this is the way. Walk in the way. Have enough courage to do the right thing before Jesus Christ. Would you do me a favor? Would you bow your heads and close your eyes?